Let's begin by sitting nice and tall, spine erect, chest open, shoulders relaxed. Both the hands in Chin Mudra, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Relax all your facial muscles. And let's start taking longer, slower, deeper breaths. The belly expanding as we breathe in, contracting as we breathe out. The breath becoming slower, smoother, subtler. And let's begin the practice with 3 Oms. Please chant along with me. Shruti Smriti Purananamalaya Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. So again, welcome back. So yesterday we saw a little bit about the introduction of the text Nirvana Shatkam, and we also did some practices to loosen our body and get it ready for meditation. So today we will be seeing the first verse of this composition, and then we will be doing some seated asana practice. So asana practice is all geared towards making our body sit comfortably in the seat of meditation. Okay, so even the asana practice will have very minimal cues. We will be doing fewer asanas and we will be holding it for longer periods of time. Okay, and then we will be doing some pranayam and then we will sit for meditation. Same as yesterday. All right. Okay. So if you have your printouts or your download, please open that. We will read the first verse and then we will also attempt to sing it. Okay, so this text, as much as possible, it's a very simple text also. Try to remember it. Okay, with practice it will come, obviously, because it is a wonderful reminder for us to easily remember what all we are not and what we are. It is a beautiful reminder. Okay, so if possible, when possible, try to remember it without seeing the book. Okay, I will first read out the first verse, then we will chant it together. Okay, so it says Mano Buddhya Ahankara Chittani Naham Nacha Shrota Jihve Nacha Grana Netre Nacha Vyoma Bhumir Natejo Navayu Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. So Mano, Manas, okay, the mind, Buddhi, intellect, Ahankara, ego, Chitta, memory. I'm not all of this. First line he is negating, Manas, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. Mind, intellect, memory, and ego. We will see what they are, okay? Nacha, Shrota, Shrota is ears, Jihva is tongue, Grana is smell, and netre is eyes. So he is negating all the sense organs. Of course, he didn't mention the skin, but he is negating all the sense organs. Nacha vyoma bhumir. Vyoma means sky, akash. Okay. Bhumir, obviously, we know bhumi, earth. Tejo, fire, or vayu, the wind. He didn't mention water, but it is implied. Okay. I'm not the five great elements. Then what am I? I am Chidananda Rupa. Okay. Pure consciousness, bliss. Shivoham, Shivoham. Shiva, the word Shiva means auspiciousness. Okay. Mangalagarama, we say that word, right? Shiva means auspiciousness. I am pure consciousness. I am pure auspiciousness. So this is what is the meaning of the first verse. Easy, no? So shall we try to chant it? I will say the first line. You all please say it after me. You're all in mute. Nobody is going to hear you. So don't hesitate, okay? Just try to repeat after me. Manobudhyahamkara chittani naham. न च श्रोतजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायु चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् together. Chidananda Shivoham Shivoham. One more time. Chidananda Shivoham Shivoham. Together shall we chant? Manobudhyahamkara chittani naham. Nacha shrota jihve nacha grana netre. Nacha vyoma bhumir na tejo na vayu. Chidananda Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda Shivoham Shivoham. So when should we remember this? When we are going to sit for meditation, what are we trying to do? We are trying to not have thoughts. Isn't it? So basically what Shankaracharya is doing here is he is negating all agents, not only in this verse, in the coming verses also, all agents that can potentially generate thoughts. Okay, so we are just keeping all that aside and we are stepping into the seat of meditation. Will it happen instantly? No, it won't happen instantly. We think that meditation is only that 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Somebody says, I sit for meditation for half an hour, 1 hour, I don't know how they do. So we think that is the only time that, meditation works. But to sit effectively, efficiently, for that whatever duration of time that we are sitting, the way that we live our life all through the day matters. Okay. So the entire day, how we live is going to reflect on how our quality of meditation is going to be. Imagine, okay, there is like so much turbulence happening, so much tension at work, something is not happening right at home, some relationship trouble we are having, then we are going and fighting with our neighbors. Okay, and then we are going and shouting at our kids. All these things we are doing. And then when we sit for meditation, how will it be? It will be horrible, isn't it? So how we conduct our life all through the day matters how the quality of meditation is going to be. So all these reminders, while for the transactional world, it is essential that we have all these identities. At the back of our mind, we should remember that I am not all this. Okay. So what is this manas, buddhi, chitta, ahankara? Why this classification? Mind And they are all mind, they are all part of our subtle body only. Depending on the function that they do, they are classified into 4. So mind is the one, mind is the element that is going to, it is the seat of emotions. Okay, it is the seat of emotions. And this is where all perception happens. Whatever inputs we are taking in, all perception happens in the mind. And then whatever we decide and we execute, that also happens through the mind. Okay. So this decision making aspect of our mind stuff is intellect. Okay. So the mind will gather all information. Okay. I want to go to a Chinese restaurant today. There is orange walk. There is a flower drum. There is mainland China. Where should I go? The mind will present this. And then it will see the reviews and everything. And then the intellect will say, oh, I think mainland China is the best. We are deciding, no? That function of the mind is called as intellect. Okay. And what is this chitta? Chitta means memory. We all are products of our memories only, no? Isn't it? We say we are so and so. You know what all I did. You know what all I've accomplished. Oh, my childhood full of trauma. I'm not belittling anything. Okay, just saying. I had a very bad childhood. All these are what? Memories only. Okay. So the aspect of mind that is holding the memories is chitta. So then what is this ahankara? Ahankara is ego. Ego is not a bad word, okay? And we tend to use it like as if, oh, sariyana ego picture. Oh, he has a lot of ego. We say that, no? Ego is that which is going and identifying with all these three. I am happy. What is the ego doing? It is going and attaching this I am to the mind. Oh, I am, I have studied so much. I am educated. Going and attaching to the memory, isn't it? I take brilliant decisions. Going and sticking with the intellect. We also say the same thing. I am a very confused person. Okay, all these identities, this ego is going and attaching it to it. No, I am. That is the function of ego. So if we were to think, okay, the nature of the mind is such that the whole mind matter is such that, okay, it is divisive in nature. Okay, anything that the mind perceives, it will put it into a box, add a label to it. Yes or no? Man, woman, I am a woman. What we are doing? We are generating, splitting the gender, isn't it? We are dividing. I am an Indian. I am a mother. All these are what? Divisions. It is feeling very hot and cold. I'm feeling so depressed today. Everything the mind will everything. It need not be only objects. It will even be feelings and emotions. It will even be experiences. The mind's nature is such that it will divide and stick a label to it. And that is how the mind can survive, okay? Only because the mind is doing that, we are able to survive in this world. No doubt about it. Okay? But when we go to sit in the seat of meditation, this functionality of the mind is not going to serve us. Okay? So that is what Adi Shankaracharya is saying. I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am not the ego, I am not the memory. He is negating it. Is it easy to negate? Very difficult. For many of us, this will be a new concept, right? Is it so? Am I having 4 parts of my mind? Is this how am I identifying? All this will be very new, isn't it? So then how will I go about negating it? I don't even know that I'm identifying with it. Only the next step is only negating it. No. So how do I do it? As I said, we have to live consciously all through our day, every day, so that this happens. And why should I do it? Why should I go through all this botheration? We all believe in one of the biggest mayas ever, okay? And what is that? There is happiness in this world. Isn't it? That's why we go chasing after one thing or the other. An educational degree, a professional accomplishment, relationship goals, material goals, travel goals. We think that by getting all this, we will get happiness. And we are constantly striving towards that. Those are considered worthy. Yes or no? Otherwise, what will people say? What is our thought when we see sannyasis? No. In a life, jolly, isn't it? They are not doing anything worthwhile. In fact, Swami Chinmayananda himself, he was a journalist before he became a sannyasi, right? So he went to Rishikesh to expose Swami Shivananda because he felt he was a freedom fighter, a socialist by heart, and having seen India struggle and gain the independence, he saw that what are all these sannyasis doing? Yeah, they are not contributing to the economic growth of the country. They are just happily sitting, getting all bhiksha, eating others' money. I'm going to go and expose them. That's how he went to Swami Shivananda. And then he became a sannyasi himself. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is we believe that all these goals are worthwhile, but the ultimate goal of knowing ourselves, it's not important. We can do later, 60, 70, 80, at that time we will do. But the faster we start doing it, the better our transactional life will also be. All right. So in fact, one of the most important definitions of yoga itself that comes in Bhagavad Gita is yoga is nothing but dissociation from sorrow. Okay. We are not calling it pursuit of happiness. There is nothing called as pursuit of happiness in the Eastern philosophy at all. It's a very Western concept. Why they say dissociation from sorrow? When we just take sorrow away from our lives, what is left behind? Only happiness. That's what he says. Chidananda Rupa. I am happiness by myself. It's already within me. I just have to know it. And what are these sorrows that we have to negate? All the identities that we keep adding on to ourselves. Okay. Some of these concepts may go above your head if you're listening for the first time. That's okay. Reflect about it. Take notes and reflect about it. Okay. All right. So he is negating the manas, buddhi, chitta, hankara. And today's homework for you is to be aware of the thoughts that is coming to your head and just identify mind oda functiona, intellect oda functiona, memory oda functiona. Keep identifying that. Watch it. Okay, that is your homework for today. In the second and third line, he is completely negating the world and the objects of the world. Okay, so this whole world, this entire creation is made from the 5 great elements. You know what they are, right? Sky, wind, fire, water, earth. Okay. When I say the 5 elements, if I say fire, don't exactly imagine one big fire burning everywhere. Or when I say earth, don't think only about the earth matter. It is about the nature of them, right? What is the nature of the earth? Solidity. Solid, isn't it? What is the nature of fire? Light and heat. What is the nature of space? It's just there. Space has no nature, isn't it? So the whole universe is created of these 5 elements. And through our 5 senses, we are perceiving the world that is made of these 5 elements. Every sense organ is associated to a particular element. Ears are associated with Akash, sound, isn't it? Sound travels in the space. So now don't come and say there is vacuum, sound doesn't travel in vacuum. All right, we need space for the sound to travel, isn't it? So that is, ears are from, even our body is made from the 5 great elements, isn't it? So the ears for the sound, and eyes for it to see the light, its predominant element is that of fire. For the tongue to taste, water is required, isn't it? If there is no saliva, will we be able to taste anything? So water is the governing element of our tongue. For skin, it is air. Wind, vayu. Yes, skin. All perception happens through the sensory touch perception happens through the skin, and for that, the governing element is vayu. And then what have I left? Earth. Earth's nature is that of smell. Gandharasa, right? Flowers, fruits, vegetables, they all have a smell. From where do they get the smell? They get it from the earth. Okay, so and that is perceived by the nose. Nose is associated with earth. So actually in two lines, he is completely negating all the objects of the world and my perception of all these objects. And these are also potential thought generators, isn't it? We have thoughts about objects, no? We are negating that. So this is the first verse. Easy, understandable. Any doubts, feel free to ask during the Q&A. But I would encourage you to think about it. Okay, you yourself think. Today your only homework is to see your thoughts, label those thoughts. See your thoughts as thoughts, label those thoughts. And do the exercise. It will get a little intense, but still do the exercise. Okay. So this is the theory part for today. And now we will get into our practice part. All right. Ready? We will do some seated asana, sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position. Sit tall, hands on either side of the body. Inhale, right hand up, stretch. Exhale down. Inhale, left hand up, stretch. Exhale down. Inhale, right. Exhale down. Inhale, left. Exhale down. Last time. Inhale, right. Hold it. Breathe. Exhale down. Inhale, left. Hold it. Breathe. Exhale down. Now from here, inhale both arms up. Exhale, turn to the right. Twist, look over and above your right shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, turn to the left. Twist, look over and above your left shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, reach forward, bend down, head down. Slow down your breaths, relax. Slowly inhale, head up, chest up, come up. Exhale, hands down. Very nice. Stretching the legs out in front of you. Let us quickly flex and point the toes. Okay. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. One more time. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Awesome. Now from here, bend your left leg. Okay, I'll be bending my right. You all bend your left leg. Pull the heel close to the body. All right. Sit up tall. Inhale, both arms up. Let's start with Janu Shirasasana. Exhale, reach forward, catch hold wherever your body allows you to. All right. But keep your right palm on top of your left. Relax. Close your eyes. As you are holding the asanas, we will be reflecting on how to purify our antakarana. This mind, intellect, ego, memory complex is called as the antakarana, inner equipments. How do we purify it? A purified antakarana is the one that has very minimal thoughts, only the necessary thoughts. So for the mind, it is important that we lead a noble life. Nobility does not agitate the mind. Taking the high road, being the better person, developing qualities like kindness, compassion, all of this can help purify the mind. Keep holding, keep breathing. Think about it. And slowly lift your head up, chest up, lift both arms up. Come up. Exhale, hands down. Switch legs. Switch legs. Right leg out. Sorry. Other leg out. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, reach forward. Bend down, head down. For the intellect, the more clarity we have, the better our intellect functions. If you're not having clarity, if you feel confused, mostly it means that we are not being attentive. The more attentive we are, the greater the attention that we develop, the clearer the intellect will be. People fancily call it mindfulness. Be attentive. So whatever you're doing, whatever it may be, eating, talking to somebody else, listening to something, working on something, being attentive is going to help have a clear and sharp intellect, something that can do its work effortlessly. Being attentive to our own selves, to our own thoughts. Being attentive to the intention behind the actions that we do. All of this help at purifying the intellect. And also, most importantly, being absolutely honest with ourselves is also very important. Owning up. Yes, I am feeling jealous. I am feeling petty. Yes, I'm not okay with it. 100% be truthful to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. That is for purification of the intellect. Inhale, both arms up. Thumb up. Exhale, hands down. Good job. Stretching both your legs out. Okay. Feet are hip distance apart. Knees straight, toes pointing up towards the sky. Lift the hands up towards the sky. Chin is parallel to the floor. Body is in an L shape. Dandasana. Hold. For the memory, you just have to drop. In 1997, you know what happened? All this dropped. Unnecessarily don't carry the baggage of memory. The older we get, the more the memories we accumulate, the more the memories, the more the thought. All unnecessary memories. We all know certain memories have the capacity to trigger a lot of thoughts within us, right? Especially unpleasant memories. Especially where we feel we have been wronged and things like that, isn't it? All memories that has a potential to generate a lot of thought within you, you know what they are, drop it when you're sitting for meditation. Not only for meditation, but even otherwise, reducing the load. And slowly drop your hands down, bend the right knee, hold it with the left leg. Turn the body to the right hand goes behind you, twist. Look over and above your right shoulder. Ego to become aware that there is no doership. Ego strengthens when we feel I am the doer of this action. நான் இல்லைன்னா என் குடும்பம் என்ன ஆகும் தெரியுமா? I have accomplished so much. All this doership, we have to drop it. How do we drop it? By clearly knowing that nothing is possible by just the individual. We can't even digest our own food. Are we sitting and digesting our food? We are pure instruments working together with other instruments, playing our part in this universe. That's all. Slowly release, move to the other side. Bend the left knee, hug the left knee with the right hand, turn to the left. Whatever we feel we have achieved, it is because of the contribution of so many known and unknown people in our lives. We build on something that is already there. And just for that itself, we feel we are the doer. And especially we like it when somebody says you've done a good job. Even this. Isn't it? We seek that validation. Reminding ourselves that we are not the doer. It is an order in this universe. It's all happening according to it. Will help loosen up the ego. Slowly release. Come to kneel down on your mat. Fold the mat. Add some cushion to your knees and kneel down. Imagine I'm kneeling down. Okay, I'm not kneeling down. You all kneel down. Hip away from the butt. Toes are flat. Hands on your lower back. We're going to do the camel. So be very mindful. Start at only 50% capacity. Okay. Fingers towards the spine, thumb away from the spine. Push the elbows back. Lengthen the torso. Squeeze the butt. Belly goes in. Hip forward. Chest upward. Head back if you feel like. You should still be able to breathe. So embracing a noble life, being attentive, dropping the memory baggage, and remembering that I am not the doer is how we purify our antakarma. And slowly release and rest in child's pose. Bend your knees, stretch your arms out, butt on your heels, forehead on the mat. Alright, your deep breaths here. And slowly lift your head up, chest up, come to sit comfortably. Left leg in, right leg out. Today we are going to do Omkar Pranayam followed by Anulom Vilom. So when you are doing the Omkar, pay attention to the raising of the sound Om, and then originating, growing, and then dropping down, and the silence between the two Oms. Okay. Whatever speech we do is the actual manifestation of our thoughts, isn't it? So it starts from silence, it grows, and then it goes back into silence. Okay. So be aware of that when we are chanting the Om. The silence, sound, silence again. Okay. Be aware of that and do the Omkar chanting. For that meditation also, we'll be doing a similar meditation where we see the rise and fall of the thoughts. Hands in Chin Mudra, palms facing up, close your eyes. Focus between the eyebrows, visualize the symbol Om. Now getting ready, please chant out aloud, okay? You don't have to chant it loudly, but chant out aloud. Deep inhalation. Exhaling completely. Let's begin. Inhale. Last inhale. Couple of deep breaths here. Getting ready for Anulom Vilom, left hand in Chin Mudra, right hand in Vishnu Mudra. Deep inhalation. Exhale completely. Close the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4. retain. Exhale, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, right? 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, left. 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, right. 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, left. 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, right. 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, left. 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, right. 2, 3, 4. Retain. Last retention. Exhale, left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop your hands down. If you want to stretch your legs or make yourself a little more comfortable, feel free to do that. And for the next 10 minutes, we are going to sit in meditation. Just make comfortable. If you want to sit against a wall, sit against a wall. If you want to sit in a chair, sit in a chair. All that is fine. Make your body comfortable, okay? So if you're sitting cross-legged, left leg in, right leg out. Eyes closed. We are doing this meditation practices in the very traditional form. Meditation is must if we are to know ourselves. If we are to know that we are Chidananda Rupa, meditation is must. Guided meditation, meditation apps, they're all there to calm the mind. They have their purpose. But the meditation that we are doing is to transcend all identities. It will be hard. It's not a feel good thing. But any intelligent person will know that the world has no happiness. Objects have no happiness. in themselves, by themselves. They're only expressing the happiness that is already there within us. I am that. As you're sitting quietly, watch the thoughts. If no thoughts are there, watch that blank state. Full attention. Still for the next 8 minutes. Good. Now taking a deeper breath. Slowly bring your awareness back to the body. Gently open the eyes. Any doubts in today's session? Think that you want me to take you through one more time? The thing that requires more clarity, feel free to ask. Okay. So shall we rest in Shavasana for a minute before we finish the class? Live. Lie down comfortably, feet apart, arms away from the body, palms facing up, close your eyes. Allow the entire body to feel very heavy and let it sink down into the mat. From the crown of the head to the tip of your toes, the entire body is relaxed and brimming with health, energy, and vitality. The mind is quietly watching the breath. I am a part of nature. I am a part of Almighty. No thought can disturb me. Nothing can affect me. My mind, body, and soul completely relaxed. Rest for a few minutes. Now very gently bring your awareness back to the body. Wriggle your toes, wriggle your fingers. Gently turn your head side to side. Slide your feet together, interlock your fingers, take it above your head, giving yourself a lovely, long, deep stretch and release. Turn to any one side and come to sit up on the mat. Even if nothing that we discussed today resonates with you or makes you feel convinced, I encourage you to do just one thing, okay? Just look at the things that you feel, things or experiences or goals or whatever it is. Just look at them and see whether they are going to give you absolute happiness. All right, just be aware of that. See whether they can give you absolute happiness, which means they will give you happiness at all times, under all circumstances. Okay, just look into that, inquire into that, and draw your own conclusions. Okay, we will finish today's practice with 3 ohms, a small prayer and then 3 ohms. Please join me. Om Purnamada Purnamida Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub your palms together, gently some feet. Slowly place it on your eyes and gently. Thank you so much. Feel free to ask any doubts that you have, even on my DM. No doubt is too silly. I'm sure you wouldn't ask sillier doubts than I have asked. Okay, so have that freedom. Okay, if I don't know something, I will do the research and get back to you with the answer. We all can learn together. Okay, bye. Take care.